Hi, Gemini. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. I always mess that word up somehow, stumble through that word cartomancy. But there is cartomancy included in this reading. We're doing both tarot and cartomancy. So I want to say welcome back to any of my subscribers, viewers who have been here before, and welcome to any of you new people. Glad to have you. So I have it all shuffled and laid out and ready for you. And so what jumped out for you is the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Spades. I always take one from each pile. And to me, it looks like you're at the verge of completing something. If you haven't just done it already, you're in a transition time. You're moving from one thing to another. And you're not alone, even though you may feel like it. A lot of people, just about everyone, is going through this transition. In October and November, you went through a threshold, a doorway, where you needed to leave something behind to begin something new. And boy, are you beginning something new right now. You have a lot of tens and a lot of aces, and that represents transition itself. It also represents a possibility of moving. I feel like you're moving jobs, moving homes, moving relationships, perhaps, but you're definitely, and I can hear a plane going by right now. So you're definitely in the midst of change, and and I feel like you're doing some of this on your own, which is difficult at times for you because there's some succeeding here. You have so many pentacles. I think there's a lot to do with your finances here, and also healing. You're healing from something, and healing takes time. It's not a snap of a finger. We can't just listen to one thing and we can have aha moments, but healing does take time. So like I said, so I feel like you are really focused on something, on completing something that you're working on. You're really focused to get it complete, but I feel like you're doing it on your own, or you've been left with the responsibility of doing it on your own. And I think you've come upon an obstacle, and it's a small obstacle. But when you're doing things on your own, sometimes even the small things can feel difficult. Um, so you're a bit worried, about completing this cycle, this task that you're working on, and you are going to be successful. That's what I want you to know. But one of the important things is you need to have a little balance in your life. We can't be all work, work, work. We need to do other things for ourselves. Eat right, get outside for a walk, do some grounding, because on the way to that new horizon, you need to feel good, be good, taking care of yourself so you have that energy to focus on what you're doing. You have the Fool here, okay? And the Fool is a brand new chapter. This is a powerful card. It comes at a time when you're ready to take a risk. I think that you are feeling good about what you've been able to accomplish, but I think you're a bit tuckered out too. You're exhausted, overwhelmed perhaps, but I want you to know that the change is coming. And you have a lot more experience under your belt now. Um, and are able to handle this, okay? I feel like you could have a new contract, could be at work, a new, yeah, I feel like you're getting some sort of news offer, something like that. And I feel like there's a commitment that you need to make, okay? It could be with the Queen of Cups. This could be with a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, but someone who wants to connect. They want to be part of this, they want to help, they have good intentions, this person, okay? And it also could be you want to connect emotionally with people, but I love that there's this 10 here and right away the Fool and an Ace. So the completion and the new beginning go hand in hand. In the Fool, like I said, you're ready to take a risk. You know, you don't know how this will turn out, but you're ready to say, what the hell? What have I got to lose? Right? So you're moving into this energy, and the more you take care of yourself, the more balance you have, the better this will work for you, the better you will feel when you're moving into this. Um, so also I want to say that there's all of a sudden, I feel like in the middle of the month, in the middle of December, things are going to get really busy for you. You're going to have a lot of commitments, a lot of tasks you need to get done, maybe some pressure even. And I want you to just take it slow. Take it slow. You have two Knights of Pentacles here. And Knight of Pentacles is about slowly proceeding forward into this new venture you're going into. And because you feel a bit vulnerable, you feel a bit naked in a way, because you don't know exactly how it's going to turn out or what's in store for you. I think that you need to be focused, and that's you need to slow down and focus. All right. And they're almost side by side, and they're both coupled with an eight. So, an eights are about focus, and they're also about communication and messages and all of a sudden change, you know, all of a sudden action happens. And with the Eight of Wands, you could get communication where there's more information available to you. Maybe you'll have to act quickly on something. You'll find out about something. You'll have to act very quickly on it. You don't have a lot of time to think about it. Even though I just said move slowly, things around you are moving quickly. Okay. And so this may require you to travel or act quickly on news, information, an offer, something like that. Okay. And, um, and so things are, like I said, things are around you are moving quickly, and just take your time and move with it. I also feel like you could be juggling finances. I feel like there is money coming in, some sort of success you have, but also there's bills and other expenses come up. So you may have to juggle your finances a little bit, and you also may have to. It could be with your landlord, your boss, your father figure, someone who holds the power. Okay. It also could be with an organization, some sort of company. It could be government in some way that you're having to deal with. And like I said, you're having to juggle some things around to get stable, to get secure. And so you're on top of it because you have that experience. You've been through similar things before. You know how these work, you know, and so you know the right channels to go through. I also feel like there could be a fire sign, possibly Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries person. The queen is usually represented by Aries, and this person. I have a feeling this person may disappoint you in some way, may not be there like they said they were going to be there, not give you the support. I think this person can give you something, not everything, okay? And that's what you need to keep in mind, because they're creative, they have a lot of good ideas, they're friendly, they're supportive, but to a limit, in small doses is what I want to say, in small doses. But take heart, because if you have a little not disagreement, but something where you don't agree on, that can be mended, healed. It's all about our expectations of others, what we expected of them and what they can actually do. And they might have those for you too. They expected you to do this in this amount of time, and you can only do what you can do. Don't pressure yourself to do more than you can because, like I said, you got to take it one day at a time. Um, So there is so much movement in your reading. Not only do you have tens and aces, but you also have a lot of knights in your reading. And knights have a goal in mind. They can see something that they're wanting to accomplish, okay? And they're very goal focused, and they move toward that goal. They always reach their goal is one of the things I want you to know. Some knights move very quickly and rashly, and others take their time and are very sensible, very careful. You have two knights of pentacles, which are the careful ones. They're moving slowly toward the goal, trying to be sensible. But you also have a knight of wands and a knight of cups. So I can see that your you're feeling very passionate about your creative ideas and are very intent on achieving your goal. The Knight of Wands moves very quickly, is almost tripping over their own feet to try and make this happen. So I can see you're working really hard, you're doing a lot of things and trying to stay focused at the same time. And the Knight of Cups also wants to move quickly, wants an answer. They're putting out a request and they want an answer back so that they know, can I keep going forward or do I need to change direction? They want to find out if someone else feels the same way as they do, so they're in pursuit of something here. Um, so I can see that you're also cleansing yourself in some way. You're trying to get rid of some old energy, old beliefs, old doubts, perhaps, and also trying to see the trying to have faith in what you're working toward is what you're doing. And so you're cleansing yourself in some way. You're getting rid of some old stuff, whether they're thoughts, feelings, decluttering, changing your view on something and welcoming in something new. And when we have that faith is, you can't hold it, you can't uh, see it, it's just a feeling that you're doing the right thing, you're on the right track. And it's another card, the star is another card of being vulnerable. We're naked in front of Pandora's box and we're about to open it, take a chance. We don't know what's going to come out of there, but we just believe it's going to be something good because of all the hard work and focus and faith that you have in it, okay? And faith in yourself and what you believe in. I feel like you have some options here. It's not just one vision, it's just not one possibility. I feel like you have some other possibilities here, but I feel like you need to focus on one at a time because they're I feel like you have to you feel like you have to accomplish all of them at once. You feel pressured or time pressured or something like that. But I'm telling you, focus on one at a time. You know, make that list and check off one at a time. For instance, when I'm doing videos, readings, I can't do every one at once. I can't do it all in one day. I need to make a list and just go down one at a time. Whatever energy I have to do, I get done. And then I know that I can accomplish the rest of them when I get to them. So you just work on it as you go. Good morning, ladies. How are you doing from California? Hi from California. And I can tell you that Charlie's Angel is from Holland. She's over there in Europe and she does readings as well if you want to check her out. Hi, Charlie. So, so I feel like from all this work you're doing, all this focus you're doing, you're going to get a victory, okay? And you're going to stop dividing your time, scattering yourself around and focus yourself. Oh, you're welcome. You're going to focus yourself and you're going to be victorious. There's two cards here of possible travel, okay? This could be, near or far depending on your situation. I also feel like and of course it's, that time of year that you could be getting together with family. There could be feelings of nostalgia. You could be, celebrating the Christmas time or New Year's or something with family. So I feel like there's like a feeling of going back home or someone's coming home or something like that. And I also think there's going to be some sort of victory in this celebration, in this meeting, this get together. There's going to be I feel, you know, I also feel like there's going to be something that can be let go of at this time with them or the past or something like that. I also feel like there's someone maybe coming at the Christmas time or something to do with family who are having a difficult time. Someone in your family is possibly having a difficult time. They could be struggling with some sort of addiction issues, feeling of self doubt. They're down in some way. And I think they're coming to the end of that struggle, okay? They're realizing this is not the right path for them. Finally, they're realizing, and it may have taken a long time for them to get here. And I think that they are going to get support from you or you from them, whoever it is. And it's going to help them see the light, help them see that they need to leave that behind and focus on themselves and their future and a new plan. Going through that doorway, like I said, that threshold, that transformation. Okay. So I feel like this person is I kind of think that you might be sharing a story of struggle yourself with them, um, helping them see that they're not alone, helping them see that there is a chance. Like anyone, they're not limited to this one type of life, this one path. And I think that there's some sort of support where they can get back up again. They might have fallen down, they might have gone down the wrong path there for a bit. And I think that you're helping this person see a better way and that they can pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and try again. You know, failure is just a step to succeeding. You know, if you think of some of the inventors in the world, they didn't get it the first time. They failed many times before they figured out the exact formula or the exact way to do something, to develop something. So there's lots of errors, mistakes, failures before we succeed. So don't let it get you down, or hopefully this person doesn't let it get them down. I think that they're at the end of this troubled road, whoever it is, okay? And I think that you're going to help them change direction. And like I said, there's some sort of hard won victory. It's a victory, but after hard work or struggle in some way, the teetering on two roads, trying to be good and then falling back on that path again and then trying again and falling back. But I think they're at the point now where they're like, no, I'm done with that. And I'm ready to to make a new start. Okay. Another 10. Another 10. So that means completion, figured it out, healing has begun. So I really like this. It's a real combination of like you could be the parent of this person that is struggling, a friend perhaps. It could be this Queen of Cups or this Queen of Rods. It could be female. There's strong indication that it's female who is struggling. And I think that this could be part of the work and focus you could be doing with someone. What is what card? What is the card, Lynn? The card of success, the card of struggle. Which card are you talking about, Charlie? Just let me know. The card of the struggle, of the end of the struggle, is the Ten of Swords. Okay. And this is when we would decide we're not going to do this. We're not going to hurt ourselves. Yes, that's the 10 of Swords and the devil. And so the devil is temptation. The devil tries to lure us into this path of destruction, really. It's the destruction of our emotions, self doubt. It could be drugs, alcohol, all kinds of things. It could be anything where we spiral down. But the Ten of Swords says that that is done. We've realized we've been through this enough times to know that it's not working. It's not a good path. It's not doing anything for me, and I'm not getting anything out of this. And so I'm ready to try something new. I'm ready to stand up, dust myself off, and try again. Okay. You may get knocked down, or they may knock down, or any of us may get knocked down, but don't stay down. Okay. Don't stay down. So, in the cartomancy. So I feel like there's a young person. This could be a friend. Like I said, this could be your kid, someone around you. I feel like they're probably younger than you. And there is a talk. It could be about money. Okay. They could be asking you for money, a loan, something like that. And I have a feeling that you can't do it. You either can't do it, you don't have the money, you can help them, but maybe not in that way. And instead, you're trying to inspire this person. This is how it starts out. And so there may be separation, okay, at the beginning of the month. There may be separation. Separation maybe just because they live in another place or they didn't get what they want. So they said, I'm going to someone else or something like that. And it's temporary. All right, don't get too worried. And then about a week later, I feel like there's steps being made in a relationship, and it could be this very one I'm talking about. I feel like there's another meeting, another get together, and it could be with a blue-eyed person. Okay, this person wants to be better. They want to do good. They want to connect in relationship. They could feel very alone. This could be yourself or the other person. But I feel at this time, and only a week later, they've had a change of heart, or they've done some thinking, they've done some soul searching, and they realize that they need to invest. We can go around and ask other people, can you fix this for me? Can you do this for me? Can you do that? But ultimately, we need to be putting in as much work as we ask anybody else to put in, right? So anyway, I feel like something is developing here in a relationship. It's growing stronger, you're growing closer. They're feeling the support, they're feeling the faith that you have in them. And so this is a meeting on how to work things out. I can't fix it, but I can help you figure out how we can move forward, how we can, like, I'm here to help, I'm here to support you. Okay. So this person may be supporting you, you may be supporting them. And I think it makes a big deal. All right. It makes a big difference. Um, so yeah, there's a bit of a pause here. Okay. There is, there could be like a get together, like I said, with the holidays coming and stuff like that. There's a get together happening. At that get together, I think that's where you talk with them or they talk with you. This could be a totally different person as well, totally different situation. But again, I feel like there's support, love, friendship. Thank you. Um, um, and a way of, time to stop and figure out the plan. When we pause, we're trying to figure out which direction to go in. And it's kind of good to look at each direction and say, okay, what are the pluses and minuses of going in this direction? And can I handle it? Is it good for me at this time? And I feel like at this gathering, and it could be just two people, four people, bunch, the whole family, I don't know, but I feel like you're going to get good sound advice, hearing objective opinions from other people, because sometimes they see us better than we see ourselves. But I feel like there's loving support here. Again, this could be to do with a blue eyed person. Okay, so, okay, this, again, I feel like someone is at their end of this struggle, whatever struggle they've been in. Okay. And they realize it's a barrier. It's not a good path. It only comes with struggle. And so they decide to change direction. They decide to have a plan that is a healing plan, uh, really, a healing plan. They want to get together with friends and family and bring people of support around them, meet up with them, go to coffee, go to the library, whatever, you could go for a walk, whatever. Because I feel like there's a lot of meetings here, and meetings, whether they're just get togethers, coffee, like I said, but it's the support to help start lining things up in the right direction. Okay, putting things together in the right direction. Some of it is finances, and some of it is just having a plan. Instead of saying, or not just saying, I should say, I don't want to do this anymore. We also have to think, well, what do I want to do? What could I hope to do? What would I like? What would I like to focus on? And as soon as we think of those things, we can write down a few ideas. And when you do it, it clears it, clears it, clears it, and helps you define what is the right path for you. And I feel like you're getting support from friends, family, or you're the support for this person. Okay. But also, if any of you have been having health issues, I think you're going to be healing. You're going to be on the mend. You could have been dealing with a health issue for some time now, struggling with something and trying to get over, whatever it is that you were dealing with. And I feel like you're at the end of that, those troubles, and you're going to be on the mend. But it's healing is slow, it takes time. Don't rush yourself. Yeah, like I said, there's some sort of health issue. It could have been to do with your heart, actually, or blood pressure. I just got a feeling of blood pressure. And so, which is kind of like hypertension. It's a stress and worries, And I feel like you could be going to see this person, could be a doctor, they could be a healer of some sort, and they have different ideas about healing, about they have creative ideas, okay? Because I feel like you may not want to take medicine, take prescriptions. You want to find an alternate healing for what you're helping. But I got to tell you that it is going to work, whatever this new path you're doing about healing, whatever it is you're healing, okay? It could be a specific health issue you're dealing with, it could be just depression, something like that. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but again, there is this Ace of Hearts. And I feel like also, too, whoever this new person is could be a brown or hazel eyed man, could be a healer, friend, someone with creative ideas about where to start, okay? And I think that this is a really good new path for you. Come to think of it, let me see here for a second. The Ace of Swords, the Fool, and now the Ace of Hearts. So you're having a lot of new doorways open. Don't forget, entering the age of Aquarius, which is very much about healing, letting out that toxic energy, letting out that stuff, and welcoming in a sanctuary of sorts, a sanctuary within ourselves, within our home, within our routine, you know? So it's good. It's good. So, in the foundation, which is something that's happened already, okay? I feel like you were torn apart. You were doubtful about the path you were on, about succeeding in your creative ideas, in the work that you were doing. But I think that that's going to be short and fleeting, or if it was in the past, it's in the past. Because I feel like you're going to put hard work and perseverance into what you're working on. You're putting your name, your stamp on something here, making it very genuinely your own. Um, and so I feel like there's a lot of communication on what you're doing. You could have a YouTube channel. You could be dealing in communication or technology in some way. I feel like you're getting very ambitious, or you have become more ambitious and are finding creative ways of making money, of succeeding. Again, I see a possibility of travel, maybe short trips, very, very short trips, okay? And because you're doing research, or you're getting supplies, or you're doing something for your idea, for what you're working on, okay? But the doubt is gone, because I think you have good ideas on how to make it your own. Now, again, here is the card of something ending. And this is in the past because it's the first card. So something is ending. You're letting something go. Something that wasn't serving you in some way, or it's not serving you anymore. All right. And then you have the help of these two queens. Okay. You may be one of these queens. One is a brown or hazel eyed woman, very creative, very friendly, very supportive, very helpful, probably outspoken too, okay? And then there is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is single, not by choice. She's widowed, separated, divorced, sometimes carries a little bit of hurt. And this could be the person that was having the troubles, and may have a, what's the word I want to use? Um, can't always see the light in something, thinks, oh, that won't work for me. I don't know anything about that. Instead of seeing the glass half full, right? These two women are both wise, good people because she's also smart. She's really smart and she sees the details, right? And also addresses your attention to the challenges. So just because she sounds pessimistic, she's also reminding you of the challenges that could be in the way. And when we're planning anything, we have to anticipate challenges along the way. But I feel like these two women, there could be guys too, depending on who you are part of, and I think this is going to surprise you. Okay. You're not expecting support from these two, but I feel like they're kind of in the same boat you are. Like I said, everyone is going through this transformation right now, okay, and making big changes in their lives. Some things seem small, but they're going to ripple, okay, and become bigger and bigger. And I feel like when you close a door on something, then enters your possibilities, then enters your opportunities and your choices, okay? Because you were able to put a lid on something. I used to go to counseling a long time ago. I've been counseling all my life. But this one counselor said to me one time, when we have difficulties or when we have challenges, it's like having five garbage pails, but only three lids. And so we can only keep a lid or these certain challenges, problems contained. We can only contain three of them. There's still two that we're trying to deal with. And so that's really like in a lot of people's lives. I feel like we can't contain everything at the same time all at once, right? So we need to pick our battles kind of thing. What can I handle right now and what am I going to leave? And not worry about, it's not such a big deal. I can handle that. But these other things, no, I don't want to deal with them. Putting a lid on that, not good for me. And so it's like that sort of challenge because I feel like you're moving along successfully this path for you and this person around you that you're helping supporting. Um, is a good one. It's a brighter path. It's a new horizon. And at times it's going to move faster than you want to, but you just got to keep yourself grounded and move slowly with it. Leaving something behind to be able to welcome something new, healing, cleansing, and a lot of action happening in this month. I think the new year is going to be a welcome time for you. And I think that you're going to have new people around you, supportive people. Also, I feel like your energy is just really nice. It's people are going to want to be around you because your energy is so bright, so positive, so friendly. You're leaving those negativities, those doubts behind, okay? And you are just having faith. You're feeling good. I know that this is the right way to go. I know that something good is going to happen. You have a lot of faith in all this planetary movement too. Any of the challenges too that are around could have something to do with the Mercury retrograde. So that may cause some delays, but not a full stop. They're just delays. All right. So, and also don't take things that people say too much to heart because they are also being affected by the Mercury retrograde. And the Mercury retrograde is famous for causing miscommunication. So, for example, in a text, the way you type something, if you don't add punctuation, it can be misread completely, and someone may get upset, and you didn't even mean it like that. So, there could be mix-ups like that, and so just kind of let things ride a little bit through that retrograde if that's some of your challenges, okay? Because those wrinkles will iron out. They will iron out. So, anyway, wow, Gemini. Yeah, there's a lot of positive things happening with your relationships, with your work, with your creative ideas, and with your finances here too. Your finances are going to improve. Some of you could be retiring, some of you could be, and for those retiring, you could be starting to get like maybe an old age security check now that helps with the finance, helps balance things out. I feel like there's some sort of new income coming in from a new source in some way. So if you're not starting a new job or got a new business, it could be something like that where you're getting money that you have been investing in all your life, like a pension or something like that. So that's going to come and help too. But yeah, things are going good. Just coast through December. And I feel like January is going to be a bright light for you. Okay. And all like there's so much movement here. It's not funny. You're going to be very busy, but it's going to cool down kind of when you get to January. Okay. It's going to cool down and you're not going to feel like, oh my goodness, I was so busy there, you know? Anyway, and I love all these new beginnings for you, but it says most importantly, take care of yourself through this process. All right. All right. Well, I hope this helps you in the month of December. I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah to whoever is celebrating whatever joyous occasions, ceremonies, celebrations this holiday season. And I also want to say Happy New Year. But I'll probably be talking to you before then. It seems kind of early to be saying that. Anyway, take care. I love you. And thanks for joining me, you guys. Nice to see you again, Charlie. Bye now.